Welcome, friends. How you feeling out there? Are you wearing black for Johnny Cash? Welcome to another live stream lesson. So glad you're here. Say hello in the chat. Glad to see some good friends here. Parker, glad you're here from the West Coast. It was great to see you in the Port Townsend Ook Fest. And glad you're here. Shovana, glad you're here. Tim Otter, Southern neighbor. And welcome to everyone here. Leslie, Michael, so glad you're coming back to the Ukulele Zen Retreat in Omega. Friends, you have arrived at my monthly live stream lesson. My name is Stu Fuchs. This is Ukulele Zen. Please say hello in the chat. I'm so glad you decided to join me. I have a fun lesson planned for you celebrating Johnny Cash. My 4-year-old son is currently obsessed with Johnny Cash. He's memorized 2 of the verses of I've Been Everywhere, and if you know that song, it's a long list of cities. So he's by singing it with him, it's helping me with my mental faculties. I want to jump right into things and start teaching right off the bat. And of course, we're going to say hello. There'll be a few announcements. This is going to be an action-packed lesson. I want to let you know that both tunings will work. Low G, high G. Most of my lessons are compatible with either tuning. Of course, if you happen to be on a baritone, you might like to put a capo on your 5th fret so you're in the same tuning as standard GCEA. This song sheet is available at a link down below. Many heartfelt thank yous to everyone who is a member. It starts at just $2 a month. You get access to these song sheets and lots of other bonus lessons. But what I want to do is, before we get into singing and strumming this, it's not a difficult strum. It does involve there's a little bit of trickiness to it. It's not hard though. I want to jump into this really cool mariachi style line. So let's just start learning it right off the bat. You know, as we go through this lesson, I'm going to be taking you through each section with graphics that I prepare. And if you want to support this channel, you can get a download of this. Like I mentioned, all kinds of cool bonus stuff, including there's going to be a bonus lesson this month where I'm going to show you how to play it as a soloist. So I'll teach you all that stuff, and we'll touch upon that today. Let's zoom in. And this channel is really all about learning to play music, but also using music as a vehicle for awareness. And all that means is that to use our practice time as a time to come home to the present moment, to de-stress, so we learn more effectively and we have a more relaxing, more meaningful time. So let's learn this and bring some awareness to our technique and to our bodies. Let me demonstrate this line for you, and then you'll try it. There's a specific way I'm interested in you holding your hand. Just watch for a moment. That's the first phrase, and then it's going to move on to the next phrase. And then it goes on to... Okay. So we'll get back to all that stuff. It's not difficult to play. The awareness practice is to just touch the ukulele, the back of the neck, with your thumb, okay? And bring your first finger to that first fret. And all we're doing, you don't have to spend long, but just imagine there's a little bit of space in here between the instrument and your hand, enough space for a bird to fly through. All right? Instead of holding onto the ukulele tightly, just touch it lightly and just make on purpose, a totally sloppy sound. Sloppy sound, which allows your hand to totally relax. Okay, there's some resonance happening, and that'll probably happen to your instrument as well. What we're practicing here is the hand is so cool, so relaxed, it's no effort at all. All right, and especially the thumb is soft. Step 2, push just a wee bit so you get a hint of the note. But you still see it's still sloppy, sounds buzzy. It's actually kind of a cool sound. A lot of African string instruments love that sound. And again, what we're doing is reaching out over here and just making sure we're bringing awareness to a relaxed touch. Now you've used almost no effort. Apply just a little push here and you get a note with very little effort. Now, we're not going to spend all day in this. We're going to jump right into the riff. I know you want to learn it, but just take a moment. It's never a bad idea just to touch the instrument, breathe in deep, and begin this process of a thud, then a little buzz. You push just a little more. Pay attention to what part of your finger you're using here. And then squeeze just a wee bit more and you get a clean note. Okay, so the three-step process: thud, buzz, clean. All right. Okay, so effortless touch. Now let's just float the hand up and just go straight to the clean sound with as little effort as possible. Let me ask you, friends, are you able to access that light touch after you spent just a minute programming it into your physical sensation, right? Yeah. Look at your hand, watch it float up, and cultivate that light touch. Cool, cool. You see, because single note playing is a different thing than chords, where we're using more than one finger. Sometimes we're angling the fingers this way to make the chords work. Single note playing, our hand tends to be more parallel to the frets. All right, let's walk it up the tablature. For those who are brand new to tablature, that top line is the string closest to the floor. Okay, so here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just play that. Ready, go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Put your hand back on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more times. 2nd fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, we play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So cool. Thanks for hanging. You know, there's a rest on beat 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So cool. You could do this with all the fingers and then shift. But for people just starting out, it might be nice just to use one finger. So that way you arrive at the 5th fret right there with your first finger in place. Rest of the riff, pretty easy. You've probably heard the song many times. We're going to play 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice the timing. We're in 4/4 time, but there is one measure of 2. Okay, so we're going to play 7th fret, 3rd finger, slide down to the 3rd fret, 1st finger, and then slide back up. All right, am I boring you with too much detail? I'm trying to teach you thoroughly. If you go thoroughly and go deep into learning something once, you don't have to relearn it, and it becomes part of your vocabulary. Thanks for hanging. We're going to say hi to everybody in the chat. I appreciate all the kind comments coming through. Let's practice the whole phrase. Remember, there's a rest on beat 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So cool. Congratulations. Let's do it 2 more times. It's what practice is. It's guided repetition with kindness. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. How you feeling? Next time, let's pick it up a little faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Do it again. 1. Let's loop it, relax, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. So cool. All right. Next phrase, we just move to the second fret with that first finger, and we're going to play 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and then we return to that note on the second fret. Okay? Now, this is part of a duet arrangement. Your friends, you can have some folks play the top line, some folks play the harmony line. We're going to learn both of them and then put them together. That's what I'm playing right here. All right, it'll add some nice pizzazz to an arrangement. You play this with some friends. Even just two people can make a sweet duet out of this. All right, let's rock the entire first line, okay? I'm going to do it from here to there, all right, following the top line. Just so we're clear, everybody, not everybody is, super versed in music reading. This is 2 parts, so it's 1, 2, 3 top lines, okay? Let's do it. I'll do it once with zoom in, and then we'll do it once with zoom out. Thanks for joining. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, now it's going to walk back. And it goes back to here. Two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now we can really pick up the pace. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you for joining. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is a copyrighted song, so YouTube is probably going to put ads all over this, advertisements all over this video. My apologies if that's a distraction. If it comes in, you can mute the sound and just go back to playing your parts. Just practice for 30 seconds or so. Okay, let's play the whole thing, and then we'll learn the harmony. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Second verse. Get first ending 1. Keep that light touch in your hand. 1, 2, second line. Right? And then for the second ending, I put in this option. You can just strum the whole G chord. All right, let's learn the harmony. It's the exact same rhythm. Just got to put your fingers in some different places. Let's do this in a lightning round style since we've already familiarized ourselves with the rhythm. Okay, same game. We're just going to start here. 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's it. Let's practice that to get familiar. I got to say hi, Heidi from Lake Junaluska, North Carolina. Gail from Lebanon area in New Hampshire. Good to see all. Susanna's in the house. Mike Power from Rahway, New Jersey. Karen from Mariposa. I love mariposas. They're flying everywhere now. Karen, thanks for joining me, everybody. Let's practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we continue. 1, 2, 3rd fret. Okay, so slightly different there. It just goes. Okay. All right, let's go back to here, and then we'll play along with it at speed with the jam track that I created. 1, 2, harmony line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, we're following the second line. Repeat. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 1, 2. Great. And just like the top part, uke number 1, uke number 2, you can end on the G chord. Hey friends, let's try it with a jam track, and then we're just gonna strum and sing the song, and we'll have some fun together. As you listen to this, it's gonna be a little bit faster. Just pick as you can. All right. Play either the first part all the way through or the second part all the way through. I'll be demonstrating both of them. Are you ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Listen to it one time through. Get ready. 2, 1. Second line. You got it. Nice and easy. I'm going to play the bottom line. The top line. I'll play both of them. Yep. One more time. So cool. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, friends. Give yourself a pat on the back. You got this. So, this is the Mariachi line. It is Cinco de Mayo, after all. So, we can do something a little Mexican flavored. Have you ever seen Johnny Cash perform Ring of Fire with Ray Charles? You can find this on YouTube. Go look up the Johnny Cash Show, Ray Charles, and you'll see Ray Charles doing an absolutely soulful, super sexy version of Ring of Fire. It's amazing. They also do a wonderful duet together, so check that out. I really appreciate you being here. Big thanks to everybody who supports this channel on Patreon. There are links below if you'd like to join the community. There's a lot of benefits that I offer, including access to a big library of lessons, jam tracks, all kinds of bonus content, discounts for my online courses, which are available at links down below. And last but not least, if you're interested in joining me for 5 days, the Ukulele Zen Retreat will be for the 7th year at the amazing Omega Institute. It's a time where you can go deep into music. It's part of Omega's annual Arts Week. I play a full-length concert with my dear friend Paul Butler. I'm multi-winds, and I do all kinds of things in my concert that I don't do here. I play my didgeridoos. There's a lot of looping. It's a really great time, and the retreat is really an experience where you can really unplug from the world, connect with what's meaningful to you in your life. The Omega Institute really supports that. It is a holistic center with daily movement and yoga classes that are all included in your tuition. So happy times await you at Omega, and happy times also await you in North Carolina. I'm going to be announcing a retreat for the last weekend in October. So stay tuned for that. That'll be 30 minutes from Asheville, North Carolina. You can sign the mailing list at stufuchs.com to keep in the loop. How are you feeling, friends? Did you enjoy jamming this? Try it with your friends. Just bring it to your ukulele group. Let's get into the strum so we can then, sing the song. The song sheet doesn't really include bar lines or musical notation. It's more of like a folk music style of learning. Let's take a moment just to analyze the strum. It's not complex, really. When you look at this, you have a bar of 2/4 when we change to the C chord. So a good way to think about the pattern for strumming would be to strum on G. Down, down, up, down. And then on the C, just play down, down. That would be 1, 2. And then back to G. Down, down, up, down. Let's try this together, okay? We're going to play G, C, G. 1, 2, here we go. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. Now it does it again. G, this time to D. Okay, now for those of you who are not familiar with reading bar lines, each one of these bars is 4 beats, except for the measure of C and the measure of D, where it changes to 2. You can really keep this simple for yourself just by chanting down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. All right? I know it's a mouthful. You got this. You probably did more complicated things when you registered your car or, filed your taxes or something like that. Let's do it together, okay? 1, 2, 1, da, 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 down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Repeat. Da, 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 dan, da, 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 da. Dan, 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 da, dan, da, da, da. Try singing the riff. Da, 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 dan, da, 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 da. Dan, da, dan, da, dan, da, da, da. Let's do it one more time. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. How you feeling? Any questions? Please drop them in the chat with a whole bunch of question marks before and after your question, so it pops out of the chat and I can answer your questions. So, as we strum this, we're of course doing it slower, and we're coordinating the strumming and scatting the riff, okay? I forgot to mention, you can just play the riff on a kazoo, but we're playing it here with single notes, imagining you having a great time with your friends in your ukulele strum groups. Kent. Yes, Kent Lowry. Hey, buddy, glad you're in the house. Yeah, you were there in 2019. Thank you. You and Nancy. Josie, wow, you saw me play didgeridoo. Yes. I brought the didgeridoo to my son's preschool the other day and gave a presentation on didgeridoo in Australia. It's a powerful instrument for meditation. Check the links down below if you'd like to join me at Omega this year. Okay, let's try that strum again, and let's just go intuitively as we play this and sing, and maybe we can touch upon a little bit of singing. Touch upon a little bit of tips for singing. If you haven't already, friends, will you please give this video a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, keep in the loop of the content that I create here at Ukulele Zen. There's a tremendous library of things for you to enjoy at the channel page. So thank you for reaching out, tickling that like button. All right, let's do it. So let's just scat the intro because we just have one graphic in front of us. We'll do it slow, keep it mellow, and then we'll pick up the pace. Ready? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Da 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 da. Dan da dan da dan 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 dan. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, 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 down. Let's sing it. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by a wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. Chorus, then we'll do it faster. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. La 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 la. Strumming along. Dun 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 dun. You feel it? Dun 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 dun. Pause for a moment because we are going to pick up the pace. Please pause for one moment, take your hands off your instrument, and just rub them together. Take a deep breath in. And float your hands over your back and do that. And pat yourself on the back for showing up and learning something new. I appreciate you being here. And hey, even if this feels like it's something that's easy for you, we can always go deeper into relaxing our way into the music, making our touch lighter, sitting up, with greater posture, singing. There's always something that we can improve. Now, are you ready to take it a little faster? Let's do it a little faster, okay? Now, this tablature will be here. This is, of course, the melodic introduction and the interlude. And then when we get to the verses, it follows that same structure. When we get to the chorus, the strum is just straightforward, right? So let's play the song, and what I'd like to do is to try to bring this in. So this will be the speed we'll do it at. It's not too fast. It might be a little bit awkward as I stop it and then we go into the strum, but let's just do it and have fun, okay? Are you ready? Okay. Strum and sing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ba da 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 da. Bum ba da 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 da. Okay, here we go. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. Chorus. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, down, down. The flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. Oh, the ring of fire, oh, the ring of fire. Here we go. Da 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 da. Bum ba bum ba bum bum bum. Thank you very much, Todd. Oh, la 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 la. La 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 la. Here comes the chorus. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. Oh, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Verse 2. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. That's a little different. Oh, but the fire went wild. Chorus. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And here it just keeps going. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. All right, very nice. You could, of course, bring back that interlude, the mariachi melody. You know, you can rearrange this, and you probably have noticed that there are a couple of other 2/4 measures, like I fell for you like a child, right? Same pattern there, right? 4 beats of G, 2 beats of C. The good news is that because you spent some time mindfully learning how to strum that pattern of mixing up 4 and 2, you can handle those situations pretty intuitively. All right. I'd like to share a couple of things so you can go deeper into your strumming technique. Something for the left hand, something really simple for the left hand, something pretty simple for the right hand. But of course, I want to answer your questions. So please, if you got a question, drop it in the chat. Put a whole bunch of question marks before and after your question so I can answer. Marcy Villa's in the house. Hey, Marcy. It's 1 year ago. I was in your town in Salt Lake City. Wow. And little Rowan still asks about, do you swim in the Salt Lake? Like, no. You can't swim in the Salt Lake. I got to get a video of Rowan singing Ring of Fire and also singing I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. He knows the whole thing. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Bangor, Baltimore, Angela, La Paloma. I mean, he's got the whole thing. Better than me. So, talk about my son aside. Don't get me started. I really appreciate you being here. My intention with these lessons is always to make things straightforward, as simple as possible. I know that there are many folks who already have skills that would be called advanced beginner, intermediate beginner. I want to impress upon you that you can always go deeper. And let's go deeper right now, okay? How about we take a moment to do something for the left hand, to do something for the right hand, and then we'll do something for singing. All right? Thank you for joining me. Be sure to click that like button, tickle that like button. Check the links down below if you'd like to join me for 5 days of deep ukulele instruction in a beautiful setting where you can really go deep into your own artistic creations. The Arts Week at Omega is a fantastic experience, so please join me if you can make it. There are links down below. All right, left hand stuff. Not difficult. When you get to the chorus, I fell into a burning ring of fire. How about we decorate these chords? You know, because the rhythm is not as tricky, we're not mixing up measures of 2 and 4. It's a little more straightforward rhythm-wise, so we can start to drop some fingers on. Let me zoom in on my hands, lose the slideshow for a sec, so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to take your D chord and add the pinky to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string to make a suspension. You could also slide up the ring finger There are lots of ways to finger the D chord. Some people might be fingering it like this, a little bar. Like that. I really love doing this where I bar just the top 2 strings with just a little bit of a bend in my finger. And then I use my second finger here. Which I know might sound kind of silly, but it means that I can lift this up. I can put it back down. I can add another finger really easily. And in other keys, it's a flamenco thing. Okay, it's a flamenco fingering. So lots of ways to finger your D chord, however you do it. I fell into a... All right, you can add it there. I fell in. You can add it after the vocal. So what am I doing with these suspensions? I tend to add them on an up strum. Down, down, up, up, down. Down, down, up, down. See, on an up strum. Okay, it creates a syncopation. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. All right. You can then take it right off. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. It's just there for a moment. Please find your own way. I mean, I'm just offering a couple of suggestions. You find what works for your ear and your sensibility. Then we can add suspension to the C. Burning. This is one of my favorite chords, I gotta tell you. C, and just drop this extra note into it. That is a C add 9. Burning ring of. These are all options. Don't want to crowd the harmony too much, but it would sound like this. And then you go to G. All right. There's no rules, but usually if you're suspending the chords leading up to the final chord, that is the key, right? The tonic of the key, usually you want to leave this chord undecorated. Just like a soup. You don't want to overspice it, right? So I might just do this. 2, 3, 4. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Right. Now you could do it the other way around. Maybe you want to leave these ones plain and decorate G. And if you wanted to decorate G, what you would do is you just drop the pinky right here or lift this up. Those chords are a G suspended 4. When you lift this finger up, it's G suspended 2. And little secret, you don't even need to know what they're called. I mean, it's helpful, but it sometimes can get in the way. Do you just think of it as G with a finger, G without a finger? You know, to keep it simple. All right, go with the feeling. So if I was going to decorate just the G, it might sound like this. 2, 3. Fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. Okay, and again, it's on up strum. Down. All right, kind of a syncopated thing. Okay, so just some ideas to decorate your chords and make them even more delicious. How you feeling so far? Got a question from Tim. How to decide between C add 9 and C versus sus4. Yeah, trust your ear, Tim. You know, let's see what C sus4 looks like. C sus4 would be this. You take your C, and you add the first finger there. I fell into a burning of fire. I like that too. If you like it, then you like it. Yeah, there's no music theory in the sense of there are no wrong notes, no wrong choices. We are just really decorating these chords as they're passing by kind of quickly. All right, so that's a fine choice. Nice way to get in touch with it is just to play it slower. And see how that sounds versus... And just listen carefully. These things that we all seem to be carrying have voice recorders. Make a 1-minute recording of both choices. And then listen back. Because sometimes we're not hearing it in the same way when we're listening to it coming from our lap, right? So record it and then you'll be able to hear it even better. All right, my friends, right hand stuff. When you're playing down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, try this little trick out. The very first downstroke, just pluck with the thumb. And this is fine for high or low G tuning. So instead of playing da 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 dun da dun da dun 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 dun, where I'm strumming through all the strings on every stroke, what I'm going to do instead is dun 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 dun. Yeah, I'm just plucking one string. Let's get comfortable with that together. Okay, hold down your G chord, and we'll play thumb down, up, down, thumb down, up, down, thumb down, up, down, thumb. You know, at first when we're learning something new, sometimes we add a lot of extra effort. Just remember, the string is right there. All you have to do is, that's it. Very, very light. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, thumb, thumb. All right, so right there on beat 1, you thin out the texture just by plucking one string. Listen to it at speed. 2, 3, 4. It's a nice habit to be in, just to thin out the structure sometimes. Some songs, of course, we want all the strings to ring out. It's a different approach. All right, my friends, really appreciate you being here. Here's a little teaser of the bonus lesson. You see this right here? I'm going to be leading you through this in great detail in the bonus lesson that will be available next week. But check this out. For those of you who are watching all the way through my yakety yak and hanging with me, here's a little something for you. And what it is taking this 2 parts and playing them as double stops, as harmonies. So, how do you figure this out? Well, you go to this and plot out 2 fingers, 2 fingers, 2 fingers, and 2 fingers. Sometimes I pick with these. Sometimes I might pick with thumb and index. Sometimes I might pick just with the thumb. And sometimes I'll even use one of these. Wooden picks sound great. love playing with a pick. Don't tell anyone, but I'm a guitarist who was seduced into the ukulele. So I love playing with picks. I have wooden picks available at my website. You can check them out. They sound very good on nylon strings. Okay, any more questions before we jam it one more time? I want to make sure I'm serving all your questions and making sure. Ah, thank you. Boom, chi-chi, boom. Jim wants to know. Boom, chi-chi, boom. Boom, chi-chi, boom. Here's another way to practice the rhythm. Good idea, Jim. Let me get into this. Listen into this really carefully. You'll hear. I'm playing the pattern. All right, so great percussive effect and a nice way to also learn the rhythm. Come on, let's learn this together. Check it out. Take your thumb, make it real loose, like you're hitchhiking, like you're on a Fonzie, and just tap the strings, not on the bridge, but just a little bit in front. And you get this bass resonance. Depending on your ukulele, you'll have more or less resonance, but you're bouncing off. Okay? And I want to emphasize that we're not hitting and stopping. We're bouncing off like a trampoline. Okay, so that's going to be 1. 1. Okay, so that would be the first down. Then you're going to play down, up, down. Okay? With me. Down, down, up, down. 1, 2, here we go. Down, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down. Let's do 2 in a row. Here we go. Down, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down. Cool. When you plug into a pickup, when you plug your pickup into an amp and you do this, boom, it's a really great bass drum effect. It sounds super cool plugged in. Now, this pattern we had down, down, up, down, and then a measure of 2. So for the measure of 2, we're just going to play down, down, boom, down. Okay, so it's down, down, up, down, boom, down. Ready? 2, 3, 4, boom, up, down, boom, down. 1, 2, here we go. Boom, down, up, down, boom, down. 1, 2, here we go. Boom, down, up, down, boom, down. 1, 2, here we go. Great. That's the tricky part, and then the rest you just go back to the first pattern. This is what that sounds like. 2, 3, 4. Boom, down, up, down, boom, down, up, down. Okay, so it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Boom, down, up, down, boom, down, up, down, boom, down, up, down. All right. This is another way just to internalize the rhythm, so when you go back to strumming, do you find that helpful? I hope so. So, don't do it too much, especially if you start to get a little sore there, but just bouncing off that. Try it. If you have a pickup on your instrument, plug in, turn up your amp, and boom. It's a super super cool effect. So when I made this loop, I started with that. Then I added the strum and the two parts. All right. Do these same patterns work for Folsom Prison? Yes, you can strum Folsom Prison Blues with a down, down, up, up, down strum. Nice bluesy feel. Definitely. Well, friends, how about we wrap up with another jam through of the song. I want to, of course, take your questions. And, of course, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate you spending a little time with me on your Sunday afternoon or whatever day you happen to be watching. If you haven't already, please reach out and click that like button and the subscribe button so you keep in the loop of all the offerings that I have coming your way from this channel, Ukulele Zen. Check the links in the video description below for information about my upcoming retreat and for other interesting offerings that I think you'll benefit from. So, let's get into this. Something for singing. Strum your G major chord. Take a deep breath in. And sigh. Breathing in. Allow there to be some space. Listen to the sounds around you. Maybe there are children playing in the next room. Maybe there's cars buzzing by out your window. Just breathe, sigh. As you sigh, bring some attention to the physical sensations right here and in your diaphragm, opening up and relaxing. Very open, relaxed channel. Next, allow your sigh to find and settle upon any pitch and sustain that pitch. It doesn't have to be a note that's even in tune to the chord, but chances are your ear will find it. Okay? So we go from the sigh to just singing one note, no vibrato, and just the most open sound your throat can make. Don't forget to smile and celebrate your effort. Okay? Breathe, allow the sigh to begin a relaxed entry into the note. Very good. Now, if you wanted to, you could put a timer on and just every day for 3 or 5 minutes, sigh into some pitches. If you did this alone, you would be amazed at how much your voice would open up and relax. So the concept we're working with here, and we're going to sing some pitches now. The concept we're working here is that we're inhaling deeply, and instead of forcing a note out, pushing. It's almost like the sigh is like if you inflated a balloon and you're just letting a little bit of air out before the note. All right, do this with a great deal of tenderness towards yourself, especially if you've ever received messages that you don't have a good voice or that somehow you just don't have it. I got news for you. You have it. Okay? Those voices are not true. There's no one's voice in the world like yours. And I know we know that obvious fact already, but it's up to us to brainwash ourselves, right? Brainwash, like give it a good scrub. And let your experience teach you otherwise. Let's sing a little bit. That pitch is a D, but we can just feel it. back to that pitch. Ha, 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 ha. Those pitches. Okay, with me. Ha, 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 ha. Now what we're singing here is the first couple of notes of the verse. Love is a burning thing. So at first, when we're training our voice, it's good to be very gentle in our approach. We're not trying to sound rock and roll or country or in any style, just allowing the most natural sound to emerge. Let's sing this together. Ready? Very slowly. Love is a burning thing. Good. And we're treating each pitch that we sing in the same meditative way that we were just warming up. You could stay with that warm-up for a good 5 minutes. Make sure you have water or tea with you. And it makes... Let's make friends with those pitches. Ha, ha, ha. With me. Ha, ha, ha. And it makes a fiery ring. Now, of course, you might think this is like Johnny Cash lullaby, and I guess it is. But what we're doing here is we're focusing on relaxed delivery, relaxed technique, and intonation, making sure our pitches are in tune without forcing. Okay? How do you feel? Does this make you feel good? Let me know in the chat. Singing in this way is something I do every day. It's one of my keystone habits of life. I don't go to bed without doing it. I spend some time toning and singing in this way. And, I don't claim to have a great voice. I'm not even really a singer. I just like to sing. It feels good. And you can look up all the kind of benefits of it, how a cascade of neurochemicals, neurotransmitters begin to emerge from different centers of your brain as you sing. It's as if, just like the birds, we're supposed to be singing. Okay? Let's sing. One, very gently. Love, sigh into the note, is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, oh, I fell into a ring of fire, ring of fire. All right, friends, so this is how we warm up our voice and begin to settle ourselves into intonation. Next step, you would pick up the pace, maybe strum a little faster, and maintain a connection with that relaxed delivery. Got good news for you. Anytime you lose connection with that relaxed delivery or relaxed touch, the mindset to keep is not, I forgot. It's not, I forgot. It's because in that moment that you know you forgot, hey, I remembered. There's a big difference between I forgot and hey, I remembered. Then stop without judgment and get back on the train. The reason why we stop is to interrupt the habit. Interrupt the habit of forcing, And yeah, sometimes we can change our technique in motion. But when we're first learning, and even after we've been learning for decades, never a bad idea just to stop, reset, smile, because, hey, I remembered. How cool, I remembered. All right? These are the kind of principles from which we learn from at the Omega Retreat and at all my live events. I appreciate you joining me. There's all kinds of bonus lessons that I offer, including a monthly singing lesson. There's a library of them at the community page down below. Please click the links if you'd like to join. I want to thank you so much for joining me for this lesson, spending a little time with me. I hope you and your families are having a wonderful day, enjoying good health, good weather, hopefully, and some music. Thanks so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you this way, and also to see you in person. So please check the links down below if you'd like to join me at one of my retreats, sign the mailing list, and I wish you good health, happiness, many, many happy years of playing music. All right, that's enough for me today. I promised I'd stop at an hour, so here we go. Parker, so glad you're here all the way to the end. Great to see you again. I loved your open mic song there in Port Townsend. Rick Rowe, mahalo. Thank you so much. Yeah. Good, Karen. Yes, you can learn to sing. You already know how. It's just a matter of cultivating it. Hydrate. Keep yourself hydrated. And so glad that you're interested in hanging with me. And yeah, sorry for all the advertisements. YouTube loves to put advertisements on, especially great songs like this. And if you watched all the way to the end, are you ready? Johnny Cash dad joke. Knock, knock. Who's there? Johnny Cash. Johnny Cashew. Gesundheit. Terrible, 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 terrible. Hey, when does a dad joke become a dad joke? It becomes apparent. Okay. I'm gonna lose all my subscribers if I don't stop. What did Johnny Cash do when the cops pulled over? He walked the line. Oh my God, terrible, terrible. Stop. Okay, friends. Thanks so much. Yeah, Val, I'll see you at Uke Fest online for Uke West. It's gonna be fun. Cashew. Knock, knock. Who's there? Johnny Cash. Johnny Cashew. You nut. All right. I told you I'd stop. I can't stop. Much love. All blessings. See you sometime soon.